listen to for the most part. All right, and we are back on the Mana Symbol channel. We've got a little bit of Griefer End coming here. People like to call this Grieving End. That makes no sense to me because Grief is the card we're playing, and a Griefer is things that you want to be when you're playing the card Grief. No, I'm kidding. So we are playing a Living End deck. This is the second half of my Cascade Roundup. Yesterday we went 5-0, 10-0 with Teamer Cascade Rhinos. Now we're going to try out Living End, the other powerful null cost spell that has been played most recently with Cascade cards. So in this case, we've swapped out the Rhinos for Living End. We're still playing the same 8 cards to cascade into it. So Living End is a null version of the card Living Death, right? I think. I think that's what it's called. I haven't played Cube in a while. Yeah, cool. So what it does is it basically swaps all the creatures from play into the graveyard and the graveyard into play. That happens for you and your opponent. So what we're going to do to power that up is play cards like Curator of Mysteries, Architects of Will, Street Wraith, Striped Riverwinder, and Waker of Waves. So we've got 20 different creatures that we will be cycling into our graveyard. These ones for mana, this one for 2 life, and then we'll be casting Living End to bring them all back and wipe out our opponent's board. We've also got Grief. So in the early game, we can pitch one of our black cards to this. So that's either Living End, Street Wraith, Architects of Will, or the other Griefs. And Grief is a 3/2 menace. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it, and that player discards that card. It also has Evoke for exile a black card from your hand. So this is part of the very powerful Evoke Elemental cycle from Modern Horizons 2. This will go to the graveyard if you evoke it on an early turn, which means that it will come back with the Living End and allow you to deal with more of your opponent's nonsense that they have in their hand that they're going to try to stop you with. We've also got 4 Force of Negation and 2 Brazen Borrower. Force of Negation, of course, we could pitch to counter stuff that would get in our way, and Brazen Borrower we can use to bounce permanents that might get in our way. The main deck game plan is very powerful and pretty cut and dry. The sideboard plan is, of course, as with Teamer Cascade, the more difficult dance to dance. So we'll see if I'm able to do that, sort of coming cold into this archetype. I've actually been on a bit of a winning spree in the last couple leagues, so let's see if we can continue to do that. We went 4-1, Freak, and I beat QB Turtles on Burn in the final round and Doomwake on Teamer Food featuring 4X Ragavan in the 4th round. He scooped to Ashiok twice. Yeah, the problem for me, equipped cranial plating, is these ones are just a little bit too easy. I really like Hammer Time. The only thing I don't like about Hammer Time is how quickly you tend to kill your opponent. Because I actually like a lot of the mechanics of the Hammer Time deck. It's really interesting, in theory, to play it. The problem is your opponent just dies, which invalidates a lot of this sort of interesting parts of the deck. That's why I built like the blue-white Urza mid-range deck for a while. Okay, so we have turn 3 Cascade, but we have literally no cards to fill up our graveyard here, so we got to ship that. We're on the play. This one's much better. We're just going to tuck this Living End, and then we have 3 lands and at least 1 cycling creature to be getting on with. So you want me to do him left-handed? Use my right. Over too quickly. I need to figure out who can be like my Vincini for a comedy bit. The modern classic blender comedy bit. I feel like if I can get him to do it, Hoagland would be perfect. Because like everyone would buy him being Vincini. You've fallen for the classic blunder. The most well-known of which is never bolt a 2/3 Tarmogoyf when there's no instants in the graveyard, but only slightly less well-known is this. Yeah, if I can get him to do it. He was going to be part of the Cards on the Modern Manless music video, but I think at this point it's unlikely to come in. Which is understandable. He's a very busy guy. Oh, Cascade is crashing the client again. You'd love it. Good old MTGO. Good old rock. Nothing beats that. I thought it was exclamation point quality. Yeah, we made our own. Yeah, we made our own command. All right, so Narset seems pretty useless, I guess, unless it's taking them to a Wrath. So let's go Charm, Grave, Narset. They probably bin the Narset, and then they end up drawing the land. Yeah, I can. Sorry, the this is not a song, this is a sandwich was really loud. All right, so we have successfully put together our Implacable Death Squad. Resolves. Ow, my freaking ears! You fool! Alright, opponent, I'm going to beat you to death with Draft Chaff. He was trying to type 2.5. Damn numpads! The fingers you have used to type in your number are too fat. If you wish to order a special dialing wand, please mash the number pad now. See, the problem is, Alex, you've decided, or you allowed it to deacclimate. That was the mistake. Perpetual acclamation is the only way to be. There's something about a song that's all in a foreign language, except for a line like "the illest." Ali's Lost in Paradise is a banger. Keck W, lol, easy. All right, so Mystical Dispute for sure, and then probably Brazen Borrower. Yeah, and then maybe Foundation Breakers. What are they gonna have against me? Is it gonna be Rest in Peace on Jeskai Mediocrity? Probably, which I guess means Foundation Breakers probably better than Brazen Borrower. Chalice? Yeah, okay. And that's still Foundation Breaker, still quality. Yeah, they might have Chalice, or they might have Rip, or they might have both. I suppose this makes sense as a boarding strategy to me. I mean, Nassif called his deck Awful Jeskai that he ended up winning the challenge with, right? We're against Jeskai. Jeskai do nothing. It looks like a TSP Yenrik list because it was playing a Search for Azcanta. Yeah, I would think it would be Yenrik's list. He's pretty high on that card right now. They're going to have Teferi Time Ravelers, though, right? So I probably need Force of Negation. I guess I have Griefs. I could play Subtlety. But I feel like Subtlety is not the right choice here. Maybe it is. You feel like the forces are good here? I mean, I agree with you, but I just don't... I don't know. Like, we're up a game. I can just see what they bring in. And then, like, if I keep the 3 Borrowers, we can deal with anything. You'd rather have Borrower than Force? Maybe we just, like, split the difference a little bit. Actually, I should keep the black card. I mean, it does, but, like, lots of them, like, not permanently. So I don't know if that's right or wrong. Like, I have been beat up by this deck where they, like, bounced my Teferi and then, like, just went off. Cast and kill a Jace? Sure. I mean... yeah. Easy keep. I don't know if I'm supposed to blow them all right away, though, because if they play a turn 2 Rip and I lose this many creatures... like, I don't need to cycle these until at least turn 2, so I'm not going to. Because it's just like, I have what I need right here, right? Freak, what state are you from? Is slavery still somehow legal there? Because I feel like... well, I guess serfdom isn't technically slavery. Wage slavery. So basically, you know, modern society. Serfdom is legal under capitalism, exactly. I guess I should be mulling cycling to find a grief, though. I haven't found a land yet, which is even more concerning. Minnesota? What's going on now with Minnesota? It's strictly enforced under communism. That's true. Score 1 for capitalism, I guess. Which is, I guess, their first point on the board. Capitalism. Like democracy, it is the best system or it's the worst system we have, except for all the other ones. Fidel shall rise again. Those are words. Snappy lad. Snap opt, eh? Oh, it's not surprising, freak. It is not surprising that we're tough on American immigration. I don't know if there would be that many Americans left. All right. Surprise, nerd. Listen, I wish that we could welcome every single American that wanted to move to Canada. I really do. Alex accidentally requested this song. And then he was like, hey, take it off. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. Now, around these parts. No, actually, marrying a Canadian it's not that easy. It's not that easy. You can't just marry a Canadian and get Canadian citizenship. It does not work that way. I have looked into it for multiple reasons. One for the ex-wife and one for the ex-husband. And believe me, one of those stories is a lot longer. Yeah, it's actually not that easy. Same with getting married on a beach in Mexico. Not as easy as you'd think. You actually have to do a lot of paperwork in the beforehand. You cannot just like rock up to Mexico and be like, yo, we want to get married, and then they'll be like, all right, whatever. Are you telling that, Ryan? Only about some things. Oh, I should have cycled. Whatever. 5. Is a Violent Outburst lethal, though? 5. So 6, 11, 4, 4, 4. Wait. 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I can put them in 1, or I can resolve a Violent Outburst and kill them. Could you concede, opponent, so I don't have to crash my client again? Cast the spell. No, I'm good. That other reason. What do you call it? Love. Opponent said something along the lines of, must be nice to live in magical Christmas land. It is. Just play one of these Cascade decks and you can't lose. It really has felt that way. These decks are cracked. I will be right back. Alrighty. Oh yeah, it had Darius Rucker in it. Weird that he wasn't mentioned in the on the top. Ooh. No deck history available. There we go. Did I braid MTGO again? Listen, we haven't broken MTGO since the first week with Academy Manufactor. Oh, we're drafting apparently. Sweet, sweet Velcro sound of opening packs. I'm ready for you now, Mr. Maple Syrup. I got maple syrup in my cupboard. Bourbon to make some good cocktails with maple syrup. Alright, so I don't have a Cascader yet, but we've got a fistful of cyclers, so like this hand could be anything. It could even be a game win. Opponent mulls to 6. You should have played a strategy where just everything is easy to keep. Can we just talk really quickly about the fact that Striped Riverwinder actually has banging art? That is gorgeous. We obviously want to share in your hype, pals. You bring it on. Uh-oh. So, if this is E-Tron, we got to find the Brazen Borrower anyway. Or a Force. Oh, well. We're going to have a thick board by turn 3. If they don't have the Borrower or what have you. Oh, the Ultimate Guard backpack? Nice. Oh my god, Mr. Maple Syrup. Oh, friendo. That's not how you play Modern. Hello, it's Zach. Probably better known as the Mana Thimble. Oh, that was a bad fetch. I was making a joke. It's fine. Doesn't matter. I realized Freak was here and I hadn't done the impression for him yet. They don't let me bring my anti-theft device to events. Is that a gun or mace? Bear spray? What are you rocking? Yeah, they're playing O-Stone. They can pop that next turn. So how much damage can I do? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So if I find another Violent Outburst, I can kill them anyway. I mean, it's probably worth putting them to 1. Also, we could draw another Street Wraith. Well, I guess let's see if we flip into a Force of Negation here, though. That's probably worth doing. Okay, we have another Violent Outburst. They're just dead. Nothing mattered. None of their decisions mattered. None of my decisions mattered. My deck played itself, and the game is over. And again, this is like if you enjoy. Sorry, hold on. Okay, whatever. If you enjoy, I'm going to say winning, this deck may be a good choice for you. If you enjoy interesting gameplay decisions, maybe not. There are definitely some games where you will have interesting decisions, but I would not call them the majority of them. Okay, hold on. Client's a little bugged. Kill you. Nice O-Stone. So this has to be the Foundation Breaker matchup, right? I guess Subtlety also seems okay. Maybe we just play the more controlling game. Maybe we don't need the Foundation Breakers. Maybe we just Subtlety their Planeswalkers and Force and Brazen Borrower. Dobarun, are you aware of the recent Mana Traders top 8? It's like 3 Hammer Time, 2 Grixis Luris, 2 Murktide, and a Dredge. It's quite the list. Did someone tell you Tron sucks? I mean, I didn't say it, but I sure as hell demonstrated it. Yeah, really. I'm not kidding. This is real news. Ain't none of that fake news. Oh, I saw it there. Someone said Tron sucks. One of the Grixis Luris decks was a Death Shadow, so I think less than that, but not much less than that. Okay. I'm sorry, what now, Alex? Oops. All right, we'll keep this. They mold to 3. 3. Right. Apparently I'm the Blue Jays, because I'm about to 11-0 or 12-0. Opponent says bad luck. But I wished you good luck. They multinational Tron? Maybe? Oh, be on a tilter. I mean... kind of getting there. Oh, should have played that. It's fine. Next turn. Opponent says multi 3 space period. Oh my god. Period. You played paper. I mean, they did the thing, right? Luckily, we can beat an O-Stone by just going off again. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Alright, we make a PogChamp play. No problem. Blast Zone. Oh, they're not gonna like this. They're not gonna like the next 2 turns. They are not gonna appreciate the next 2 turns. Nice small nerd. I know nobody in chat. Well, Alex knows what I'm talking about, but oh, is this the live eruption again? Oh, this is a different version. Did you intend this, Alex? I'm gonna assume that you did not. Oops. Couldn't find another version under 10 minutes? Yo, I got you, fam. Sorry, Alex and Eddie. This is a little too much Van Halen for me. I mean, it's not. I love it, but we're going to listen to the right version. I think it's on Van Halen 1. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. All right. We got a prediction going up. You guys got 5 minutes to vote on whether we're getting a trophy or not. And we are 3 matches away. It's risky. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. You want to win? You gotta go big. If you want to win, you're gonna have to go big. How good am I feeling about this league so far? I haven't had to do anything. So great, because I've been winning nonstop and I haven't had to do anything. I haven't had to do anything. I have not had to do anything. I just want to make that abundantly clear. And this is the only correct way to end Eruption. Mirror just shoves the points. I'm all in, baby! Where you at, believers? Boat guys up in here. Listen, I don't take anyone's bets. I don't take anyone's bets seriously, just so we know. Just so we're all 100% clear on my feelings. I take nobody's bets seriously. There are no comment on your character or your actual belief in me. Yeah, exactly. You're not betting on me. You're just betting on the matchup. I always play exactly the percentages. Never in my life have I done anything against the odds. Oh, yeah, Freak, if you're still here, was the Saffron Olive impression everything you thought it would be and more? Probably should have... Now let's dig for the living end, I guess. Yeah, let's dig for the living end. Oh, and they discarded a Goyf, so they'll have a Goyf coming back if there's a living end here. We definitely do not want that living end. What does this do? One in your hand and the other in your graveyard. Okay. Put one in your hands, that one. So we only have one living end left in the deck right now. Yikes. All right, let's not draw it. Don't love that. Love that. Although I'm going to 8. I'm not forgetting, don't worry. No, it's fairly important that I grief and everything here because... hello? Okay. Wow. Crazy. So I'm going to have to give them back a Dragon's Rage Channeler here. Oh, that's fine. And they're getting a Tarmogoyf? Huh. They scooped. Just, which is weird because, like, it really... The discard happens afterwards. Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and I would take the Channeler because they didn't have a land. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we definitely need Foundation Breaker for the Void Mirror or Chalets that they're bringing in. And we definitely do not need Force of Negation in this matchup. And then I guess I'll keep some Borrowers. I guess Endurance is also pretty good. It's probably better than Borrower, right? But a Borrower solves all the hate pieces. No, Endurance is worth it, though. Is it? No. Yes? No? I mean, this is Death Shadow deck. Bug Trot. That's phenomenal. Bog Trot. Endurance is worth it. Probs. Yo, probs. Hand sucks keep. Yeah, hand sucks keep. We're stable mana wise. We've got some card selection. It's not particularly good, but it's not particularly bad. When we get Thought Seized. Or Inquisitioned. No, it'll be Thought Seized on the Death Shadow deck. And cast magic cards. Keep. Yeah, Inquisition is what I was hoping to see, and that's what we did see. Yikes. We're at an 18 land deck. Bang. Hand is okay-ish keep, yeah. They're on a one-lander again. Oh, they found their land. Rats. Okay. If you keep all your 7s, you never get bad 6s. That's like some Buddhist wisdom crap right there. Love that. Put Street Wraith in my hand, make their selection kind of shitty. It's like I can cast Curator like very soon. I mean, they have a Soul Guide Lantern, right? So it's actually not like, I don't know. It doesn't actually hurt them that much to discard. Jesus. A long, long time ago. All right. We have to give them the free information here, otherwise that's just going to come into play tapped. And I want to take as little damage as possible against the Scourge of the Skyclaves deck. Goyf. SMOL Goyf. Actually, it's a 4/5. Jeez. Just... someone call up John Avon. I'm after his job. And I gazed a gazeless stare. DRC. You got it. Okay. They have 13 damage on the battlefield. But I can wipe out their board. But then I get nothing back. Good draw, though. Using Living End as a board wipe. What kind of pedestrian-ass game am I playing here? They do get to immediately grab their Lurrus if that's what they want to do, which is a little bit whatever. Oh, that's so rude. Decay their own Scourge, so it comes back immediately. It's not lethal, so it's not actually problematic, but we do need to draw something. Okay. Technically not dead. Yeah, I mean, that was the line. It was way quicker than rebuying Lurrus and then crawling back into this game. Puts themselves to 2. Word. So, what do I want to draw here? Not a Cascader. Okay. Oh no, they only have Goyf and DRC coming back. So DRC will put me to 1. Goyf gets chump blocked, and then my Curator kills them. Oh no, DRC gets blocked. Huh. My bad. We did want to draw the Cascader. Apologies, Shardless Agent. You the real dog. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? I'm better. Run, run, run. Run, run. Even Bolt. No, Bolt would kill me here. INQ. So they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. Unless this can put something in their graveyard that they can use. Listen, freak. I don't have a follow-up for that, but you listen. All right, they want to stay in this game? Sure. Oh, there we go. I was going to cast it, but I'd already dicked around enough on that turn. Believers, how you feeling? I was going to make the bet 5-0 10-0, but I was like, no, that's too much. Easy money. Just taking kids' lunch monies today, Jesus. Just play Cascade decks, it's easy. How many hard decisions did I have to make there? Zero. Zero difficult decisions. Blue-Eye Control? No, we already beat Bad Jeskai. Opponent mulls to 6? Why wouldn't you just draw perfect hands like we have? Yeah, the only hard decision was playing with my self on that last turn. More Blood Crypt. Huh, look, it's a card that actually matters. So I guess I'm supposed to grief because then we're more likely to get to everything we need to do. It does mean Street Wraith will be the, or Grief will be the only card in my graveyard for the Cascade. Maybe I'm supposed to hold the Street Wraith and just cycle it. So I have double Cascade. I think I'm supposed to cycle the Street Wraith and just dig for more gas here. Because they're unlikely to have enough discard spells to take away all my stuff. So this right here, this was the first game where I had to make a difficult decision because my opponent played a Ragavan on turn 1, which is more significant than, most other things that could happen there. We also want to pay attention to what land they exile if they hit a land. Fun, sure. Oh, yeah, that is a card. Oh, I was supposed to cycle the Street Wraith first? No. Luckily, we have the Borrower. The red-black monkey deck is really good versus this, you think? Certainly can be. Okay. Voidwalker was a reason to grief. Yeah, I didn't see one in the entire previous matchup. Forgot it was a card. I'm still not super upsetty about the way this is going. Bad news is they could be Jund. I think I'd be happy if they were Jund. I think the black-red deck is generally more dangerous. So they take the Brazen Borrower, which means that we're not going to be able to put more cards in our graveyard for now. But as soon as I get to turn 3, we can just Cascade, wipe out their board. Yeah, it made sense, Freak. I was like, they either have to take the Borrower or the Force. If they take the Force, then they could hold the Voidwalker back all game and just force a Living End if they need to. But, okay. Play it. It's free real estate, opponent. There's a pool in the back. Do it. Remember, Voidwalker can reverse Living End if it gets into play from graveyard via Living End. Oh, and they can respond to the... Oh. Yeah, I should have killed it while it was tapped. I just, like, was trying to avoid dash monkeys and crap. Yeah, it will do. If it's in the graveyard, which it wasn't, and I was counting on them attacking. So I punted this. So we had a difficult decision to make here, and I didn't realize it. I can force? Yeah, I can force. Wait, I can force what? Oh, but the bigger problem is just they're gonna sack the Voidwalker in response. Well, maybe not. We'll see what they choose to do. Yeah. Because I think they're gonna play... Yeah, the templating on Voidwalker is so obnoxious. They can play my Brazen Borrower anytime they want this turn. So they just get the Voidwalker back immediately, and then they play the Brazen Borrower. Yeah, they still get to cast it. Yeah, I just didn't think enough about this card in the matchup. It's brutal. It's super annoying. Yeah, I should have just killed it while I was tapped. I was just trying to get maximum value and not let them, like, dash a monkey or whatever. I would have been way better off if I'd gone sorcery speed with the Shardless Agent. So, that's on me. Maybe they get greedy and play Petty Theft on my Street Wraith. And then we force that. We're not in a good spot, but... Remember seeing people remember people say Voidwalker was a bad overtyped card. No, it's very reasonable. It's not good in every matchup, but it's good in a lot. The first meaningful decisions and we're melting. I mean, it's fine. This would have been difficult, probably, even if I hadn't... I don't even know if this would have been difficult if I was actually making the right decisions there. So, there is just no way for me to get this Riverwinder in, though. So, I think I'm supposed to just Shardless again. Just reverse the graveyards again, give them only monkey. This is the last living end, by the by. So this Riverwinder is going to need to get into play by being cast. Yeah. And they do have 3 cards in hand, so we'll see how this actually goes. K-Com? Are they going to make themselves discard a creature? It's my turn. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. There's lots of things they could choose to do with it. Oh, terminate. Oh, could you stop with the... Just rinsing this Voidwalker over and over again. God, that's so annoying. Alright, that's on me. They shouldn't have been able to do half of this. Alright, first game where I had difficult decisions and I punted. The first one, which made the rest of them very, very difficult. This is a K-Com? I will force it. I don't want to force it, but I will. At what point do we start main decking Rest in Peace between Living End / Murktides? In what deck? Because Gabe Nassif's awful Jeskai was main decking Rest in Peace. Sanctifier is not that good against Living End. D&T, though, is already okay against Living End because it's got things like Thalia. Oh. They're just leaving up the Dothy. I guess they have a Force of Negation. But I needed that Riverwinder. No, of course. Okay. That's on me. They led on Monkey, and then they had Voidwalker. That was just about the most brutal opening they possibly could have had. And as I was saying, I am not experienced on this deck, so we got beat up by it. So these seem good. Maybe I'm supposed to have Subtlety? Cut 2 walkers. Yeah, okay, I'll cut another walker. Waka, 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 waka. Yeah, I know. I figured it out. We had to cut our good friend, what's his name? Come on now. He was a Texas Ranger. Chuck Norris. That's the one. We're going to keep it. No, I got there. The greatest martial artist that ever was. Oops. Yikes! So if I take the Thoughtseize, the way this game goes is turn 2 they play the Voidwalker, and then I wipe them and get a grief back. So we just take the Thoughtseize here. Yeah. I mean, the Mardu variation of Black Red Luris is sort of like a known quantity at this point. And it one of the major advantages of it is Prismatic Ending. The other one is Sideboard CASCADE. So it's not like this is a specific... It's a meta call, but it's a meta call in a much broader sense than just against what we're playing. That's an excellent draw. That's a good draw. Slow roll OPY. I mean, I wouldn't have considered what they were doing a slow roll. They drew a second Kaya's Guile. All right. Well, I mean, I guess technically they're still going to be in this. Oh, I was supposed to play the Botanical Sanctum this turn. I screwed up. Probably won't matter. But it definitely could. Yes, my minions. Kill. Kill. They're making a flyer? Yeah, all right. Well, well, Mardu. It looks like you're up to something no good. I guess I could have jammed the second Grief this turn, but Architects of Will is probably more valuable just to cycle. And just try to draw to interaction. Why not keep the unblockable creature? Oh, fuck. I thought I was keeping the unblockable creature, freak. This thing has Menache. Yeah, I forgot that Swamp Walk is relevant in the matchup. Even though someone specifically pointed it out. I was like, 3, 4 for 5. Get out of here. It's mostly Grief is more expensive. I have to keep the expensive card. I mean, that just makes sense, right? We should call my opponent the Panzer because they're a tank. I don't know. Exactly. I don't want people to wander over and look at my board state and be like, hey, this guy's playing with a bunch of commons. What is that? Tap, 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 land shock. Word. All right. So, is it? I think I'm supposed to grief them here because it's just almost impossible for me to lose. Valky? What? I mean, I guess. You got it, opponent. Oh, shit. Someone put on the good stuff. All right, opponent's going to be able to go to 0 here. We'll see if they can win from that position. Oh, no! Ah, I forgot that card had text. God damn it. All right, it's fine. Probably. Shame attack. God damn it, Zach. All the believers are just going to have a heart attack today. I'm sorry. It's just the way it's going to be. So, I apologize for the inconvenience. So, do I want to shuffle their graveyard in? My points! My precious points! My precious antique cans! Don't even worry about it, Halsey. Don't even worry about it. I hear you worrying about it, and you need to stop. Now. No, we haven't lost the 5-0, not at all. Oh, they Thoughtseize themselves. Didn't even see that. I just punted a bunch of small things at the end there. All right, let's take game 3 more slowly. I really would like to win this for y'all. For example, is this hand a keep? I think that it is. It has no answers for the Dothy Voidwalker. And the land situation's not great, but like we're gonna get Thoughtseized a bunch anyway, no matter what. Well, I apologize, but I'm gonna do the best I can, but def a keep Kappa. I don't know if it's actually a keep or not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like we could just never draw lands, but I have double cycler. I'm keeping it, but I if there was a living end expert, I would be. Yeah, like that's a problem, right? Yeah, that's a problem. Wait, hold on. My opponent let me take an extra decision here, and I'm going to do it. I was going to F6, but what I should be doing is aggressively trying to find a grief, I think. And I can still... Nope. All right. I tried. Yeah, that's exactly what... Yeah. My opponent didn't take my F6, so we got to play out a little more there. Croxa? Resolves. What am I pitching here? One of the Cascade spells, I think. Living End, of course. Doi. I'm an idiot. Why was I even considering? There was only one choice. I just kept thinking that I wanted the black card that was like a good pitch to Grief, but obviously... Yeah, I see. So we're currently planning to Endurance on 3, I think. We could play a Living End and then respond to it with a hard cast. And we'll see what happens. What might happen is if we Endurance on like their end step on one of the upcoming turns. They're grabbing Luris? Excellent. So if they have another land, they can just replay the Spell Bomb. So we're going to let them cast Lurrus. If they have the 4th mana, then they're going to want to Spellbomb me, and then we just Endurance ourselves in response, which I think is fine. I also could Subtlety their Lurrus this turn, but I don't think it's worth it. So assuming they have their next land, they play Lurrus, crack Spellbomb me, and then they want to replay the Spellbomb. I could also obviously... Oh, obviously. Idiot. Yeah, we'll let them make the first move here. So they might Spellbomb first and then play the rest of their turn. If they have a Soul Guide Lantern or a second Spellbomb. I'm thinking too hard. Listen, buddy. I don't know what come out is. Oh, you, like, keep them separated? I'm on it. Yeah, those aren't even the same song at all. Yo, opponent, thank you. Blessed. All right. So I think I made a mistake. I think in response to Lurrus, I was supposed to play 1 Endurance, and then if they Spellbomb me... No, because then I can't tap down. God, this is annoying. We're just going to let them go end step now, and then try to Endurance ourselves. No, I think I was supposed to Subtlety the Lurrus here. I don't know if this is right. I think I'm supposed to probably hit their graveyard there. This is I'm very confused. Were they about to push? No, I have another one. I'm just... Yeah, I'm wondering if what I'm supposed to do is, like, on their turn, Outburst. When am I supposed to do this? Because they're going to play the Bauble, so they're getting more free value, which sucks. If I Outburst with all of their mana up, they might have a removal spell for their own Lurrus and try to pull that crap again. But then we can Endurance in response to that. But I'm not getting anything back anymore. That's why I think hitting my own graveyard was probably the mistake. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's now or never, I guess, on the first living end. Wait, they played this before playing anything with Lurrus? So they're saying they want to play Kroxa this turn, I guess? They're just letting it go, huh? All right. Sure. And they have Kaya's Guile, huh? All right. Perfect. Is there any card they can get into their graveyard at instant speed? No? Without me being able to respond? No. There we go. K-Com? They're going to grab their Luris back up? Or so they think. Yeah. Les Claypool on guitar, everybody. You are listening to Primus's Tommy the Cat. Elemental Beatdown. Oh, yeah. #1 competitor. Yeah. Champion attitude, freak. Because let me tell you something. When endurance comes knocking, yeah, you're gonna need to be ready. Oh, yeah. Now it's their turn to get flooded? I guess so. Yes, and? I see. Yea, and verily. I can't wait to kill them with a 4-mana 3/3 flyer and a Grey Ogre. Hello. Oh, we got the good version of the song this time. No more of that epic metal crap. ... Triggered. Trigger. Would I like to cast this spell? Nah, I'm good. What up, Mr. Maple Syrup? How's your life? Delicious? Clock ticks like the way it's so unreal. Oh my god, this video is so dated. Oh my god. Was In the End an official tie-in song for any movie? It must have been, right? Wicked! Dude! Oh, we did it! We are make PogChamp. Oh, shit. I pressed 2? 2 is the worst button on the keyboard to press while playing Moto. I don't know what it does, but it's terrible. God, so things aren't the way they were before. Yeah, it looks like a kid made the... Yes, the CGI in Spy Kids was amazing. All right, opponent. 7 mana, 5/5 hexproof. Here's my limited threat. Go. Where's your CASCADE now, nerd? Entwine CASCADE? Shit. Oh, wow. That is what they drew. All right, that keeps them alive for a turn. Unless we draw a Brazen Borrower. Called shot? Could be. Called shot? Oh! It's so good! Oh, it's good! It's all good! Mana Symbol is going for the trophy! Oh, yeah! And tonight's entertainment brought to you by Living End. If Living Death just wasn't unfair enough for you, try Living End. Fucking sweaty over here. Look at that, they're playing in the rain now. Their DJ is slapping his table. That's good DJ-manship, I assume. Oh, dude, Supernatural in season, what? I want to say 3, but I love season 1 and 2 of Supernatural. You're at 5? Yeah, 5 is good, but I like some of the earlier levels, or not levels, seasons. Yeah. I get you. I really like season 1 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I really liked season 1 of Supernatural. But when you do go deeper in, you get some of the really funny episodes, like what is that, Ghost Chasers? And then, yeah. Great show to watch if you want 30,000 seasons or something. What, Buffy? Yeah, and there's only one bad season of Buffy. After season 5, Supernatural is immediately worse, gets worse-er, and then eventually becomes kind of okay. But I would honestly stop where the writers intended with season 5. It's just better. You're just gonna have a better time in my personal opinion. Give me season 2 and 3 of Buffy over season 1. Yeah, they're good too. I just really like origin stories a lot. I really like Spider-Man 1. I really like Batman Begins. I really like the first X-Men movie. It's kind of terrible, but I like it. So what's Gazmon on? Probably Murktide? Have we played against mostly competitive level decks here? This isn't the last league where I played against Black-White Stoneblade twice? Not last league, the Cascade. So, pretty evenly split on mana costs. We just need a little of each. 3 and where are the Spire? Oh, there's only one Spirebluff. So let's grab red here. We'll keep the architects as long as possible. PogChamp, we are make perfect draw. Taking one? It's not very modern of you, opponent. What's the really stupid one? That's not very cash money of you, opponent. Perfect. Do I have to go harder on my graveyard here? I probably should. They have Unholy Heats and such. Sorry, what did I call stupid? That Ting Fang is... Or what someone called something stupid. I'm assuming it was me. It was not very cash money. I apologize if you have strong feelings about that phrase. I think it's funny. I can't, I've never been able to take it seriously, and I guess you're not supposed to, but I don't know. Oh, yeah? I don't know. I think I'll win. Feelings? Opinions? Are they playing Spell Pierce? They are playing Spell Pierce. Alright, fair enough. They flipped the DRC? Yeah, they did. Yikes. Nice play, opponent. Alright, they need Force of Negation and Spell Pierce here. I think they usually don't play both. So. They got Curator. That's fine. We're at 8, so... Do I want to go to 6 so that I can... No, I don't. Yeah. There's no Force Spike in Modern. I don't need to worry about this treasure. If they also have the... Free 5/5? It is not free. It is a lot of life points that I don't have many of. The caster says everything with no expression, so that's not really... Okay, so top, I think. Okay. You should respect Manatide? Thanks for the follow, Vachetzo. Not respecting the second Spell Pierce. Not a chance. There's no way they play 2. There's no way they play 2. I'm sorry. They did Thought Scour themselves, and that means they milled over that iteration. And then hopefully they're gonna have Murktide here, and then we just get to bounce it, and then they have no out at that point. Although that's a perfect draw. I don't think they have outs anymore. Damn it. I think I'm gonna force this. Yeah. I think that just reduces my clock by too much. Now they're at 6, they gotta do a lot. They do have a Dash Monkey in their hand, so I guess Dash Monkey Bolt Bolt would kill me. Nope. Not today, Satan! I cast thee out. And we look deep into the heart of the Murktide, and we tell him to go, be gone. Can I get an amen? All right. I definitely want Brazy B. See a lot of free cards being played in this modern format right now, and I gotta tell you, that is not the way that Richard Garfield intended. Were there any free spells in Alpha? Were there any free spells in Beta? Kobolds of Kara Keep? Alright, so I think I like all these cards. Oh, maybe Subtlety's not worth it. I just don't know what kind of hate they bring in. They bring in Fluster and Chalice, huh? Alright, so I guess we need breakers. Do I? Man, post-board, this is going to be a huge pain, right? You're a Murktide player? Cool. Yeah. And unlimited? Alright, maybe we'll do it like this. You probably want the... Yeah, but I can't figure out what... Alright. No, Force is no good versus Flusterstorm, though. You cut all the Wakers? I mean, sure. Alright, we're gonna Miser Break it. Two Forces? Sure, whatever. I don't have time to fix it. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry, guys. It'll never matter. Perfect hand. Sideboarding is hard. I've said it repeatedly. Sideboarding is the most difficult part of Magic. Oh! Well... Oh, but they don't have enough mana, but they have the monkey. God damn it. This is such a stupid game to be... If we had any earlier removal, they would be so screwed. But we don't. Like, we can't. Ugh. That is so annoying. Because I don't have a basic forest in this deck, unfortunately. Take the... No, we can't. We can't. There's only an island. Well, we don't know that they brought in Chalice at all, Mir. There's just no forest in this deck. If there was a forest in this deck, we would have no problem, realistically. We would just gamble that they didn't hit the land on turn 2. I think I just have to take the Blood Moon, and then we're going to have to play through the rest of the hate here. Which is super unfortunate. They got my Foundation Breaker. They can evoke it. For some reason, they didn't evoke it. Weird. All right, let's top deck Brazen Borrower. That's a very good draw. They got a Violent Outburst. That's cute. So they are holding Counterspell first? Interesting. Oh, they're trying to hit the land drop, of course. Now they can play the Soul Guide Lantern into the Counterspell. Oh, they are also playing Chalice. What an incredible pain in the ass our opponent is. Wow. Yeah. So they stuck the turn one Yeah, you told me, and my response to you, Mir, was, well, they're also playing Soul Guide Lantern and Blood Moon, so maybe not. I would have assumed that they would have Chalice and not Soul Guide Lantern at all, but Soul Guide Lantern does make sense for, like, Lurrus matchups. So Murktide players are tired of losing to Living End. I don't know if it was a good or bad matchup. I haven't really played any of these decks. Not any, either. Since the inception. No. I'd like my Grey Ogre, please. Okay. Just need to play our creatures fairly. Well, I can't cast Street Wraith in this deck, so not really an option. Okay, they hit a land. That's good. Yeah. This is not good. Yikes. If they didn't have the Chalice, we would just be able to board wipe the... Oh. But we're taking too much damage now. And I'm just like 1 mana short. So I guess I'm going to 2 this turn. All right, we're going to 2. And then if they have a counterspell, they can pay for the Mystical Dispute. So we'll see where we end up. Man, if I wasn't going to 2, I could get Shardless plus Street Wraith in. But can't. I don't think we're winning this game, Halsey, but I still think we could win this match quite easily. They grabbed a Brazen Borrower off my deck. Very nice. But it won't matter, so that's good. Unless they also have the Lightning Bolt? That's fine. We're ready for Counterspell. We're not ready for Lightning Bolt, but we're ready for Counterspell. Cascada. Spell Pierce. DRC in graveyard now? Missed it. I mean, yeah, there's nothing I could do about it. I didn't even see it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's nothing I could do about it. All right. We need all the foundation breakers. We do not need Force of Negation. We probably do because of the Blood Mist. But no, you know what we need? Force of Vigor. I think Force of Negation bites it here. I think this is way better. Cut Wraith? Sure. You like Endurance? Me too. Do we need Grief? Like, it's good. -2 breakers? No, I think I want this. Yeah, Grief is good. Alright, alright. 1 breaker, 1 Borrower. No, Borrower is good. Yeah, maybe Street Wraith. Literally got stuck in my hand last game, so. Alright. Who likes to live dangerously? Yes, hand is literally all gas. So, real talk, am I supposed to cycle the Street Wraith with this hand, though? I think so, because I have Force of Vigor and I have Brazen Borrower as answers. Well, we have a Street Wraith and a turn 2 draw step. So I think we're cycling the Wraith this game. Yeah, we're just in it to win it, no holding back. We're going to cycle Street Wraith on turn 0. No, I don't have to cycle it, because we can slow roll the like, if I draw a land and a cycler in the next 2 cards, I'd rather play the tapped Breeding Pool. It also means that if they have, like, turn 1 Soul Guide Lantern, they mull to 6. If they have turn 1 Soul Guide Lantern, we just get to keep the Street Wraith. Yes, I know we need some cyclers. That's why I'm going to cycle. I need a land and more cyclers. And we are low on cyclers, because we boarded out the 4 Wakers and 2 Street Wraiths. Lantern and Chalice? No, they have Monkey. Okay. No, I want a black card here. Yeah, banger. Banger! So we go this. Clear the path, Grief. Yeah. Show me your secrets. So take the Flusterstorm. When they attack, we bounce the Ragavan. And then they're just stuck forever for the moment. Yeah. I think it's worth looking at Mirror. No, I know they're missing a land. That's why That's why we're going to play the tempo game with the Ragavan. Yeah, during combat we'll bounce the Ragavan, I think. Because if they draw a land, I think we want to do it during combat, because if they do natty hit the land, they could just dash the Ragavan and I'm tapped out, and then that's just like pretty disastrous. Whereas this, if they don't hit the land, they're going to be forced to play the Fluster in combat or just get reset a turn. Your move, opponent. Get ye hence, foul monkey. They let it go. Deck wants to win. Oops. Deck wants it bad. Let's go. Let's go. They should be. They just got ruckused. Now we take the DRC? Yeah, for sure. All right. enjoy your game, opponent. Oh, yes, that was delicious. Well, well, well. Monkeys treating you well, are they? Give me some salt. The round one opponent gave me salt, and I didn't read it. Said something about magical Christmas land. Because they're not a coward. Yeah, we just busted a double. 2 for 2. All right. 40K in winnings. See details. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see what's up with the what's up. Oh, I can't see that. Oh yeah, I can. 14K we're on yes. Reminder, we only needed one loss. We had to 3-0. So I think we're gonna play more Elementals, because I thought that was a lot of fun. See if we can still do Busto things with it. I'm a tweet real quick. But while we twitting, for anyone who hasn't seen the preview for tomorrow, I'm going to put that on screen for a second. So I apologize to, what's it called? Cruel Angel's Thesis. I'll restart it when we get back. I'm going to play that tomorrow, I think, Phoenix, in preparation for the weekend. Okay, now we'll get back to your Cruel Angel and the theses therein. Yeah, I don't I've played enough Velomachus and I just don't want to burn myself out on it right now. But I do want to play it. I enjoyed playing the Elementals deck and oh yeah, so sorry for those in the future who are watching this on YouTube. You saw me tweeting about the 5-0 there. I don't even think that Spider's version of Living End here is fully updated, but it does seem incredibly powerful. Again, you can watch the games there and see that there was room for improvement in playing against certain hate cards, playing against certain strategies, and you do have to be lucky. We were lucky in a bunch of spots. We hit our land drops, or we found a Cascader at the right time, and then we killed our opponent. We never drew all 3 Living Ends. I've seen my opponents do that. So, there are interesting sequencing decisions here. There are powerful play patterns. That last game, we started out by cycling Street Wraith rather than jamming the Grief. I think that was, like, again, a moment that was interesting. So I'm not going to say these are super straightforward, quote, brain dead decks. They're not. But I will say that they are on an incredible power level, and they have a very straightforward plan that the whole deck kind of supports pretty well. But there will be interesting decisions to be made. And if you really want to go deep on them, then do that. Personally, I don't like playing decks that just want to kill their opponent this badly. It's just like, I don't know, you just have way too many cut and dry quick games, and I like the games to go longer and be more ridiculous wherever possible. When you're playing into a field of modern people who are trying to kill you quickly, that's a tough thing to do, and I guess I appreciate that even more. But Living End is definitely a powerful part of the metagame, and I don't expect it to be going anywhere particularly soon. And it's always a reasonable choice. I think it has a pretty good matchup against Hammer Time, which is probably a really good part of playing this deck. So if you are completely sick of that, then check that out. And make sure, if you watch this whole video to this point, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of my other videos that you would like to see. And